everybody? Hope you have had a fantastic Wednesday. We are live here for the AEW Chaos. Don't know what we're going to have. Don't know what might happen, but we do know it's going to be chaotic. Why we know that? Because it's AEW. With that being said, go ahead and get a few things set up. Oh yeah, Will Ospreay and them and contestant be good. Gotta get to this last 1 minute of the Big Bang Theory.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means? AEW Dynamite is live, and Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Marina Shafir are in the building tonight. Who knows what that will mean?
The crowd loves Moxley either way.
That are here tonight, Tony. Darby
Oh,
Allin
Lord.
in the house here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Darby Allin has arrived. Jon Moxley are going to hear from him live. It's an explosive night.
So Orange Cassidy is starting us off against Jericho.
Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Accompanied to the ring by Kyle O'Reilly and Mark Briscoe from wherever, Wayne, whatever.
Who's that on commentary?
Orange Cassidy.
A big-time singles match, big-time grudge match to kick us off live
Not
tonight.
commentary, but who's doing the announcement?
Joined by Tony Schiavone, the Human Suplex Machine, Taz, Arkady Ora, our ring announcer filling in for Justin Roberts. Want to send him our best wishes. But Orange Cassidy, his rivalry with Chris Jericho has been rekindled, to put it lightly, Taz.
Absolutely. That brings us to this matchup, this big matchup, the kickoff, I should say, Dynamite. Right here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. So Briscoe is out here along with O'Reilly in the corner of Orange Cassidy there, Schiavone.
I am the learning tree.
Got to step out here. Here comes the learning tree.
Schiavone, you're the learning tree.
Is Taz still not allowed to be at ringside?
And his opponent accompanied to the ring by the Bad Apple Brian Keith and the Redwood Big Bill from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 225 pounds. The learning tree, Chris Jericho.
Jericho.
Let's take you back to 1 week ago. Chris Jericho showing off his brand new car, and Orange Cassidy looking
Man of many personas.
of Chris Jericho in a way only Orange Cassidy could. He knows him so well. Wasn't out to destroy Chris Jericho's new car. He's about to
A ton of pennies.
screw up the paint job, which Jericho had spent hours and hours. Well, actually, I think it was probably more Bill and Brian Keith buffing out those little dents and imperfections. But Jericho
good
this
job.
past Saturday on Collision got a measure of revenge, Tony. Wrapping that portrait over Cassidy's head.
Absolutely using the picture of the best friends over Cassidy's head.
And they
He
covered
was gonna
Cassidy's
wrestle
head
in
so you can
glasses
see the
tonight.
shot
No,
coming
we're
to
looking at.
Jericho. That's how Jericho does it. He's a lowlander, this Chris Jericho. Lowlander.
Absolutely, you're right, Taz. Something we have known for a long, long time. And look at this. They're rising on either side of the ring here.
Yeah. Mark Briscoe and Kyle O'Reilly.
Redwood and the Bad
Now
Apple.
look at this big bell, and the bell is rung, but now, just all six men teeing off on one another.
Well, it is a one-on-one match, Jericho and Orange, but their buddies are getting involved here.
Big
And now
Bill,
Orange
Big
Cassidy landed
Cass,
some
whatever you want to
big
call
right
it.
hands on the jaw of the learning tree, Chris Jericho. And these two men just this past weekend, we're in Mexico City, CMLL's 91st anniversary event. Orange Cassidy competing in trios action.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho faced Mystico in the main
Lord.
event. Orange Cassidy!
OC
I
flying.
said what that was.
Took out the Redwood.
Yeah, taking a big bill on the Bad Apple as well.
Fans are red hot for this one. I can tell you that. The conglomeration against the learning tree.
Briscoe.
Coming through the ropes.
Took out everybody.
The tree is getting stumped.
What's Jericho going to do? Jericho's
Ain't no way Jericho's gonna
He can
fly.
dive.
Jericho
Well, let's see it.
maybe picking up some pointers in Mexico City over the weekend.
Okay. I didn't think he was gonna do it.
But it was. Oh, wait,
Oh,
Orange.
Orange Park.
That's going to be.
Got him.
1, 2. Oh, okay. Jericho kicks out.
That would almost happen, Shivani.
Yeah, heck of a try, Taz. You would agree with the back turn doing what he was doing. Come away with the
Orange
orange
Park
punch,
should
but
have
it
hit it,
wasn't
but
enough.
here we
And
go.
what a night we've got Excalibur.
That's right, we are off to a red-hot start, and it's only upward from here. Queen Aminata, Yuka Sakazaki facing Mariah May, Serena Deeb tag team action. Of course, as you mentioned, Tony, we will hear from John Mox. Wait a second,
Oh, I
inside
can't
the
wait to
ring.
hear what John Moxley has to say.
Looked like Cassidy was going for that orange punch again. I don't know if Jericho could survive a second one. Ricochet, the Beast Modus, first time
Hold on,
ever
throw him
match
out of the
live
rope,
tonight
taking him
on
out.
Dynamite, and a massive trios main event
What's up,
match
man?
ahead of Grand Slam next week. Konosuke Takeshita teams with Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher to take on Matthew and Nicholas Jackson and the Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada.
You see Orange Cassidy keeps breaking up the count there. The
He's
referee
making
can't do
sure he-
anything about it. Smart by Orange.
He's
I
it
mentioned
within
it's a
the
huge matchup ahead
count
of
out
Grand
limit.
Slam, Tony. Of course, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young
Good
Bucks,
job.
are EVPs and AEW World Tag Team Champions. Last week, Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher earned a shot at Grand Slam next week.
It's going to be an electric match, and of course, it is a week away from Grand Slam. And the rest. There's
I hope they end this feud with these two.
Maybe more of an elbow that time, Taz.
It hit its mark, though. I think Orange just baited Chris in.
And
Calls
Orange Cassidy
Claudia.
over the top, the
1,
splash, the
2.
cover. Jericho
Steve, how
able
was
to
your
kick out.
Wednesday?
Smart how Orange Cassidy kept his feet from going under the bottom rope on that pin cover attempt.
Such a great time to be a fan of AEW with what we got
I
tonight.
am, honestly.
Grand
I'm really
Grand
hoping that's
Slam
what's happening.
next week, and of course
After
we got
reading
Wrestle Dream coming
your
up on
comments
the 12th of October.
on
what
that
a
post I
time to be a
made
fan of
with
AEW.
Orange
that
Cassidy
other,
sending
I
Chris
can't remember
Jericho
the other
crashing
guy's
down
name was in there,
to the
but
canvas. Cassidy
y'all both
getting
made
his
very
footing on the
solid
middle.
points. I'm really
Dynamite
hoping he is a
Hurricane.
betrayal.
Oh, boy. He got caught.
Oh, going for the walls
Jericho
already. Oh,
over
wow.
the walls. He's sitting
Yeah,
deep.
he's
Orange
got him.
Cassidy. He's been in this situation before, but
In trouble.
Yeah, he's in a long way, Taz, from the
Anyway,
ropes
yeah,
in the center.
yeah.
Even
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy might have to just tap out here. He's flat in the middle
Nah,
of the
not
ring here.
yet.
Jericho and Orange Cassidy, many battles over the summer of 2020. But
So,
this is
1,
cradled by Orange
2.
Cassidy. Jericho forced to abandon ship on the walls. As now
Oh, caught him.
Jericho,
Good power
look
there.
at the power by the learning tree.
Experience, power, poise. That's what Jericho just pulled out with that running power slam.
Big time running power slam. Great counter
thought
there
Jericho was gonna
by
drop
Chris
him, but he
Jericho.
kept
Have to give the
hold of
devil
him.
his due. As now the
One.
cover, the leg hook. Cassidy able to kick
It's
out.
rare you see guys able to
Rarely
counter
counter, too.
someone in mid-flight, and that's what happened there. It was very impressive by Jericho.
I
I
like-
Thought he was
despise him,
going
but it was
for that
very
rope.
impressive.
Yeah, Taz, I like what you say
Rotation
about
that he
poise, and I
does.
agree with you. The big stars, you know well as anyone, have poise, confidence in what they can do.
You have to. And young stars that are coming up that can develop
What's
poise or
up,
have
Michael?
poise is a big part of success between the ropes.
Are we doing a poised drinking game here or what?
No, it's just it's a new word at the desk here.
Yeah, I liked it, and I want to use it again.
Of
Poise.
course, you're a hack.
Okay.
That and lowlanders. There's one thing we know about Highlanders. There can only be one. Wow. As now, look at this.
Got it.
Orange
Now the
Cassidy
orange.
fighting his way out of the corner. Body shots. Back to the learning tree. Up to center.
He's a fighter. He's a fighter. He will bring the intensity at all times. Orange Cassidy will.
Now the reversal. Cassidy.
Back up and over.
Jericho.
Ooh.
Cross block.
Dang, he hit that.
Sends Cassidy
Okay, hold
crashing
on.
into the barricade on the outside.
Let's see what Jericho does here.
Chris knows he has a moment here to
We got
figure
this
out his
match
next
a
move. He understands
30-minute
his
time
opponent
limit.
is in a lot of pain, and Orange Cassidy's hurt.
And be very deliberate going down to the point of attack once again here. So let's see what's up.
When you have the
Michael, how
experience
was your
Chris does,
Wednesday,
it
my
doesn't
friend?
take him long to break down a game plan and figure it out. Again, that comes with his experience.
And Taz, the experience that these two men have against one another. It was that summer of 2020.
I ain't even the ref
I was
is
talking
counting.
about earlier where Jericho, he had that suit that he claimed would cost $7,000. And now Jericho commandeering the camera while he's putting the boots to Orange Cassidy.
First person view.
I don't know that I love the framing on that shot, but nonetheless.
Chris doesn't care about the framing as much as you care about the boots.
Yeah, multitasking there is Chris Jericho, but Orange Cassidy ultimately.
Now listen, Chris might not be the best cameraman, but he's one of the all-time greats, and we're seeing him rock and roll here against Orange Cassidy.
I think Steve's been here. He's just been hiding behind the scenes.
How many? 2,800.
2,800.
Damn. How many times he beat you, Taz?
Well, no comment.
And we talked about Grand Slam coming up as we return in 1 week's time to Arthur Ashe Stadium, Queens, New York. Nigel McGuinness has called out Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson still not medically cleared to compete. And as a result of that, Jon Moxley will now face Darby Allin for Darby's shot.
So is Grand Slam, is this like, oh, Assault, Grand Slam, that's still on Wednesday. So is it like,
Fires his shoulder
is it how like NXT does like American Bash, Great American Bash and all that? There's like a small PLE on a regular show.
Yeah, it should be. It's a loaded card, as we know, for Arthur Ashe Stadium, our third Grand Slam next week on TBS. But all of our cards are loaded, just like we got tonight here, guys, in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Absolutely, it's jacked and
Is that
long.
Millionaire countered that time by Orange Cassidy. And now Michinoku driver. Jericho down. Cassidy covers.
2.
And Jericho able to kick out.
Again, notice the sense of urgency after the offensive move by Orange. He goes for a cover immediately.
It always
he
is
wants to be the
interesting when
victor.
you go just a
Very
little
smart. Didn't
more
work,
than everyone
but I love
else.
the level of
Especially
intensity.
when it's your boss.
We
Elizabeth,
start off a lot of big
welcome.
matches, as you know, here on Dynamite and on Collision on TNT. You're not going to find much bigger than this. Two of the biggest stars that we have in AEW.
Oh, the elbow drop countered by the knees into the ribs. Could be disastrous for Orange Cassidy.
Up and over.
Cassidy counters. Jericho sent up over the top.
Yeah, Chris a tad overzealous, and he paid for it.
Yeah, missed the apron. Went crashing all the way to the floor.
Orange is hurting, man.
Yeah, Cassidy holding those ribs quite tightly.
And dive again.
Now, oh, wait a second.
He's done that
Was looking
4
for the DDT on the
times.
floor, but the catapult from Chris Jericho sends Orange Cassidy crashing into the barricade.
Shoulder first, really. It looked like his shoulder, the front
Shoulder
of Orange
first,
Cassidy's shoulder
really
really
good.
drove into that guardrail.
And Taz, if I had to suspect, Orange Cassidy might have sacrificed his shoulder to protect those ribs.
I think you're probably right on that, man. I think that's exactly what happened.
Jericho over by the timekeeper's table on that road case.
Yeah, Dr. Smith over there as well. And he's looking at the referee.
Steve, I hope you're enjoying the
They got to
time.
clear out.
I really do.
Because you're talking about a guy who ticked off Chris Jericho to no end last week.
Taking him in the eyes.
He tried to destroy that
What
beautiful
do I see? A
ball.
back suplex? Okay.
Backdrop
Through our table.
through the table. Wow. Chris Jericho, Orange Cassidy
Nice.
crashing through the timekeeper's table.
Elizabeth, how was your Wednesday?
And fans, we're going to try to get the action in this match back in the ring if possible. As Orange Cassidy, Chris Jericho on the outside. We're sticking with this in picture-in-picture.
They're giving us picture in picture while Jericho and Orange Cassidy try to pick themselves up off the floor here. Both of my bosses are smart, just not boots on the ground smart. The more numbers smart. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I like. The last job I had like that, I really didn't enjoy. But my boss, he likes to help out. So he'll go out and he'll do work with us. That way he understands what's going on. That way he's got that experience as well. My Wednesday was good. We were halfway through the physical work week, which means we are closer to the weekend, closer to football. Match is over. Nah. It might be. I think they're on a count of 7. Count of 8, Cassidy still can't get up. Count of 9, they're both in the ring. Y'all think Mina's gonna show back up tonight for Mariah May in her tag team match? So my prediction video is officially out. It came out this morning early for Kraken Tribe members. Of course, it is now out to the general public as well. I got the Texans winning. I think they're gonna win at least the first 6 easily, in my opinion. I got the Seahawks winning. We're gonna beat Miami. I think they're gonna struggle without Tua. But we'll see for sure. Stardom, New Enterprise, Nexus, Ladders, Armina, 2 Stardom, Finest, including Wahoo. Okay, so that's where Mina's been. Yeah, Mina was a good ad for sure. She added a little more character to that Tony Storm and Mariah May situation.
On TBS, Orange Cassidy, Chris Jericho.
I want to see if she comes back and try to
All Elite Wrestling.
earn on
Just 1 week
Mariah May.
removed from Orange Cassidy. Not trying to destroy Chris Jericho's brand new car, but more trying to inconvenience Chris Jericho by dumping that $7,000 in loose change on the
Give him
car.
another headbutt to the right hand.
Cassidy and Jericho.
Right in right hand, right
Really
here.
put Orange in the side of the head.
You know, we were talking about the matches these two men have had, but this is the first time they've had a match in front of a live crowd. Those were back at Daly's place during the COVID era. Now,
Yeah, in Jacksonville, that's right.
that's right. This crowd absolutely loves what they're seeing, and why not? Two
Both
of the
men-
top stars, sorry, Taz,
That's
putting
okay.
everything on the line.
Both guys right there, both men, both athletes just pounding on each other's faces.
And Taz, we saw it in picture. These two men know one another so well. They had the same idea, thinking similarly, and
Mina
continuing
has
to
2
do so.
belts right now in
Prolonged
Stardom.
striking
Okay.
exchange.
Yeah, I don't watch
Yeah, I gotta
Stardom,
tell
so
you, I
I'm
think
not sure.
Jericho's bringing more of the wood there on those forearm shivers. Orange is banged up here. Oh, maybe not.
Orange changes
I don't
tack.
think-
Goes for the thrust kick, connects and sends Jericho down the
I
corner.
don't
Taz, I think
think
you're right.
that
No,
it's
that
going to
hit
be
was really
JBL.
flying back
Now,
with those forearm shots.
the
Those elbow
other
shots,
ones I
whatever.
could see.
Yeah, but you see Orange Cassidy, he's
Well,
got to get a
first
look in his
please.
eye here. Now he's playing those head games.
He's the best at it.
He's picking up the pace.
Cassidy repeatedly driving those boots into the chest of the learning tree, Chris Jericho. And now Cassidy could be thinking another orange punch may do the trick.
And he needs to be
Nah,
careful here.
nah,
Right
I
there.
think it's because I think he's
Jericho
on a
springs out
Legends
the corner,
contract
takes
right
Cassidy
now.
off his feet, and
It would
Cassidy
be
able to kick out.
Nice kick out by Orange Cassidy there
completely
because Jericho
out
really
of
brought it
nowhere
on that
if it was
clothesline.
JBL.
Jericho's such a great veteran. He really is. You may not like him, and I know, Tez, you don't. I understand why. I don't care that much for him. But, man, he is such a great veteran.
Oh, no, there's no doubt about it. I know Jericho a lot of years, competed against him years ago. He's still rocking and rolling. He's one of the greatest of all time. There's no argument in that.
Yeah, I don't trust me, man.
First AEW World Champion ever.
And now pursuing Cassidy to the corner, but we saw Orange Cassidy have success with these
And
body
man,
shots on
don't
Chris
have
Jericho
a,
before. And
good
now
trust
Cassidy
factor.
to the top. Jericho, man, just a clubbing shot on the ear.
He knew that Orange Cassidy was up to something. He shut him down real quick, did Chris.
And
But
Jericho
JBL would be such a huge
looking maybe
shot
for a
factor
superplex.
there, like,
Cassidy, again, those body shots to the
the
ribs.
crowd would erupt if
Cassidy,
it was
big
JBL.
headbutt.
Oh, that was a headbutt to the face. Woof.
And Cassidy diving
Cross
crossbody.
body, okay.
His momentum carried him off Jericho.
Cassidy's feet feet.
Able to
Here we
avoid
go.
the
Here's
lead
those.
attempt, and now looking for the DDT, but no, Jericho counters.
Jericho
The report in
is
this match that he's
just
done.
reversing every attempt at that DDT.
Walls locked in. Cassidy, though, importantly for him, he's on his right shoulder. He's not completely flattened out, Taz. That alleviates some, not all of the pressure, but some.
But he's worn out, man, and he's trying to fight it as Orange Cassidy. Again, not near the ropes, Shivani.
Not near the ropes. He's trying, as you can see, with his left arm, Taz. But Jericho is just He's got him nailed in the middle of the ring. Oh, here he goes.
It hurts like hell when a guy sits down on that.
And that's another crucial element of being on that shoulder. You can scoot, you can maybe
Super
army crawl to
crawler.
the ropes. As Cassidy doing so makes it to the bottom rope to force the break. Referee Aubrey Edwards right there.
Ooh, dang.
Where did he come from?
What a boot from Big Bill.
And now Jericho covers two. And oh no!
Barely kicked out. Barely kicked
That was
out.
close. The Redwood came in there clutch for Jericho. Hey, what the hell? Wait a minute.
Wait a second. Oh, look,
Oh, that's Kyle O'Reilly.
now trying to
That was
track
crazy
down the Redwood
Briscoe.
goes
Oh, wow. Redwood caught him in the jaw.
But that leg of Big Bill may be all knotted up from those kicks by Kyle O'Reilly. And now inside
Oh, up. 1, 2.
Jericho able to kick out. Orange was looking for the beach break, but his back
Is worn out.
yeah, back couldn't hoist
Hit
up
from
Jericho.
2. Wall
And
of
now
Jericho.
definitely
Definitely
trying for
driver.
center of the ring.
That's got to be
Two,
it.
1, 2.
No! Again, Cassidy survives.
I mean, it shows you the fortitude, Shivani, of Orange Cassidy, the heart and fortitude that he has.
And he was holding his head there, Taz, as well. I didn't think he'd get out of that, but you're right. It takes some heart, takes some determination to be able to keep fighting
Yeah, I
against
think-
Chris Jericho.
Michael, I agree
Look,
with you. I
Jericho
think
just toying
Shane
with him now.
Well, he's
being
mocking
a
Orange Cassidy
backstage
to Orange
presence
Cassidy.
and helping
Playing the
with
head game
match
is Chris.
booking and stuff like
Now
that
he's kicking the head in.
That's right.
would actually be
Cassidy
smart.
Grabbed his foot.
He was grabbing the boot, pulling himself up. And oh, Jericho just the knee strike as
That's a DDT.
he pulled it. Desperation DDT by Orange Cassidy.
And lower back bothering him. Look at the fist on the lower back.
And now Cassidy coming through.
It's a DDT.
Jericho spiked on the crown of his head.
Go for that orange
Point
punch.
Jones right there. Chris landed right on top of his beam.
And Orange Cassidy is
Very
going to go
nice.
up top. Look how far he's got to go. Now, Chris Jericho getting up.
Cassidy ascends to the top. Is he looking for that diving DDT? Yes, he
And
is.
maybe not.
Yes. Orange
1,
Cassidy, the
2.
cover, and Jericho this time able to kick out.
Big time kick out by Jericho. Like the man or not, man, that's tough to do this late in the match after a move like that.
This is an amazing match, guys. Intense. As the fans started to chant here, I'm wondering if your back is bothering you, can you make as good a pin or as firm a pin as you want to?
No, you can't because you're feeling that pain through your core.
Cassidy sizing up.
Oh.
The orange punch,
There's
code breaker,
Code breaker, dead center. That's got to be it. 1, 2.
Cassidy able to
He's hit him with everything. I mean, absolutely
The
everything.
fans standing on that one.
Yeah, up to this point, this rekindled rivalry between Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy, it's been all head games. It's been getting under one
I
another's
mean, he
skin.
has truly
Orange Cassidy,
hit him with
the
everything.
loose change on the car. Chris Jericho stealing the backpack. Kraken, but now the Judas effect. Orange Cassidy ducks under.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Beach break.
That's it. 1, 2.
And Jericho able to kick out. And Tony,
Okay,
I think to
maybe
your
not.
earlier point, the damage to Orange Cassidy's back prevented him from making a secure
wait.
pinfall attempt.
That's BK there.
Yeah, Bad Apple, Brian Keith, and Mark Briscoe. Briscoe and Brian
Getting
Keith.
crazy.
Oh, wait, Jericho. Looks like a roll of quarters, maybe. Where did he get that from? But wait a second.
Another orange punch. Oh, orange punch with the lower quarters.
Forget about
1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Wrestling Squeeze Orange
Cassidy.
backfire for Jericho there with that roll of quarters.
That Orange Cassidy stuck in his pocket after he knocked Chris Jericho out with it.
Referee never saw the quarters. Can't blame her.
Oh, no, never seen it.
Wow, a lot of moving parts in there, man. But what a battle Jericho and Orange Cassidy just had.
What an opening match. Fans loving every bit of this.
And Jericho hoisted by his own petard, so to speak.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Orange Cassidy earned that victory. Both men really busted their rear ends in there.
Well, Orange Cassidy pulling out the victory here tonight in our opening contest. But let's take you back to 1 week ago where we heard from, I guess, there's still the Blackpool Combat Club after Dynamite went off the air.
Yuta! Where you been, man? We're the Trios champions, and we haven't heard from you since the pay-per-view. It's very simple. Next week, we have a championship defense, so it's time to come to work. You understand me? Pull your socks up, Yuta, and we'll see you next week.
Look, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I thought I taught you better. Well, obviously you're old enough to make your own decisions. But do me this one favor and show up next week to help us defend those Trios championships.
I know it's a lot to handle, Wheeler, but I believe you have the strength inside you to do the right thing. It's your choice. You're free to leave. You're not trapped. You can do whatever you want. It's your choice. But you have a personal responsibility to the greater good. You have to look yourself in the mirror every morning, Wheeler. What kind of man did we teach you to be?
I mean, they got them all.
This past Saturday night at Collision, Wheeler Yuta, a clearly distracted Wheeler Yuta, was in singles competition. An homage to Bryan Danielson, securing Yuta the victory, but you could tell his head was not completely in the game. And right now, I understand our colleague Alex Marvez is standing by.
Yeah, Yuta's got a lot going on, that's for sure.
I understand that Wheeler Yuta is about to leave the arena, and I'm hoping to get a word with him before he does. Wheeler, thank you very much for stopping. I appreciate it. Need to get your response here. Claudio Castagnoli and PAC are demanding that you defend the AEW World Trios titles with them next week at Grand Slam.
Yeah, obviously I'm pretty conflicted based on recent events, let's say. But I've worked my whole career for an opportunity like this to be a champion, and if we're going to showcase what we've got on a stage like Wrestle Dream, then...
It's not Wrestle Dream, it's Grand Slam.
Yuta. You left this in the locker room.
Yeah, sorry, my head's been all over the place, as you can tell, but...
He's trying to get out of it.
There's one thing I've learned from Bryan Danielson. It's you don't change who you are just because people around you are changing. I'm a fighting champion. I take pride in carrying this World Trios Championship. So despite what those other guys want to do, if they want one more favor, if they want to defend these Trios Championships at Grand Slam, then next week I'll kick whoever's ass I have to.
Okay.
Well, that takes a lot for Wheeler Yuta. I mean, despite what Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley did to Bryan Danielson to commit to defending the Trios titles next week at Grand Slam.
Especially his mind's not clear, Taz. And if you're in a title match, your mind's got to be clear, man.
Yeah, you better be, especially when those guys
it's good to see,
are with you. I think we have a guest here, by the way.
That's right. Roderick Strong joining us here at the commentary desk. Roddy, welcome. Welcome to Matt Taven, Mike Bennett as well.
Thanks for having me. Hey, thanks for having me, Taz.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
I can't wait to watch this. Oh, what's up, Shivani?
What's up?
Oh, here he comes.
There's the signal.
Hook is like the bat signal, so it is.
Hey,
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from St. Mark's Place, weighing 201 pounds. He is the FTW champion.
Is that the way you raised him, Taz? He can't even acknowledge a wrestling legend like me.
Well, Hook, not even glancing over at the announce desk where Roderick Strong is present. Roddy, I believe this is the crux of your issues with the FTW champion.
Yeah, exactly. Look at my foot. It is hooked right there on the road. There's no way Hook could do that to me again.
Yeah, there was ton of people involved in the WCW stuff.
Well, Hook, the FTW
I don't know if that will happen.
He called you out, Roddy.
Where
he called you out. He said he respects your
AEW
career, but not how you've been acting as of late.
Just Shane ended up over here.
How much respect he has for me at Grand Slam.
But we'll see. I don't know if he's going to get that much pull either.
Shady ring. Said to go one-on-one with the cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook.
Yeah, he's handsome for now until I get a hold of him.
Well, he did say he respects you. He did say that in the middle of New York City. And next week, you guys will lock horns.
Well, I'm gonna see how much heart this young man has. I feel like that.
We know how much heart he has.
But he's never been in there
This
with
guy's
me,
name
Shivani.
is Jack.
You don't know?
No, he has been in there with you. In fact, he made you tap out.
No. There was other people in the match as well.
But you were the one that was trapped in the red room, and you were the one that tapped out. Whether the referee did not saw your boot on. All right, that's the
And listen, Hook is super talented and has a ton of
What if his
potential.
ring
The
name has
world could
anything
be
to
his
do with
oyster.
Right now,
Honestly.
head and
But we're
arm.
gonna find out.
He's throws, buddy. You better keep an eye on this, Roddy. I promise you that.
How's he gonna do that with a bad back, Taz? Can you tell me that?
Well,
when I
it'll
break
be
his
tough.
back and I humble that young man, how's he gonna do it to me?
Well, that would be difficult if you can pull that off. As long as you don't get caught in these cross faces, bud.
Oh, I'm training for it. Taven and Bennett are doing this to me every day, all day.
Really?
Yep.
I wish they'd be doing it to him right now. But right now, look, immediate tap.
There we go, look at that. Look for him, easy.
Look at Hook Hogan. Yeah, brother.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he went to TNA, that was cool.
Yeah, maybe he'll give me some attention now.
Like everything with the hell for TNA.
Here on Dynamite, ahead of his clash with Roderick Strong coming up 1 week from tonight at Grand Slam.
Hey, you're lucky. See, I got security right here because I know how unhinged this young man is. I mean, he's been to, Grand Slam, that's coming home.
Y'all get your vote on the next
We are
one.
1 week away from finding out if a new FTW champion
We currently
will
do
be
not have
at Grand
match.
Slam. And right now, let's head to the back where Al Scoops, Alex Marvez, is once again standing by.
Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, and I guess Wheeler Yuta have issued an open challenge for next week's Grand Slam for their AEW World Trios Championships. Quen, Zay, Private Party, sounds like something right up your alley.
Marvez, you know it's right up our alley. Claudio, Mox, Pop. I said this last week, and I'm gonna say it again till y'all boys finally understand.
You're not gonna get it.
You boys want to fight? All you have to do was ask. That's all you have to do. Just ask.
Yo, take away the shots. Take away the velvet rope. And what you got? 2 guys from New York that's ready to fight.
And you know what? Speaking of New York City, how are we doing next week? Grand Slam, right? Yeah, y'all boys feeling froggy? Take a leap. Take a jump. I dare you. And while you at it, put those Trios Championships on the line. We find somebody. And you know what? I was gonna leave, but let me get this off my chest. Mox!
Let him cook.
I'm talking to you, and I hope you listen because I'm being so freaking deadass right now. You in a war?
He gonna find out, though.
Let us be your first battle. Expect the unexpected. We on all y'all asses, boy. I swear to God.
Wasn't that the one Mox took
Private
out?
Party calling out the AEW World Trios Champions for next week at Grand Slam. But fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5.
Private Party,
and
they've been on
$250
more or less
in bonus
collision.
bets instantly. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
At least
sign
since
up with
I
promo
started
code
watching
Dynamite.
again. I think they do a whole bunch of 0 hour as well. Where we at? So next, I would imagine that we see the women's tag team match. All right, chat. So with Grand Slam coming up, who do y'all think will be that trios team that will be challenging Claudio, Yuta, and Pac? Because unless they do Private Party, that's what we could see the possibility of who was it? Bobby Lashley, Benjamin, and somebody else. I don't know who would be their per se third tag team partner. So that would be a good mix. for them to come in and challenge for the Trios Private Party, cost them the Trios Championship. What do you think about that, Steve? What do you think about that, Michael? How the Trios champions go up against Bobby Shelton and their third partner, which, I mean, could be MVP, but is MVP wrestling anymore? Could be almost. That'd be crazy. Did he go back to MMA?
Christian Cage made your intentions very clear last week with your guaranteed championship opportunity. All you have to do is sign this document. It's legally executed for a world championship match anytime.
Any place that I want it to happen. Yes, that's some hard-hitting journalism, Renee. Thank you very much. Now, listen, I could sit here and I could talk about myself all day long. But I'd like to take a moment to talk about my son, my prodigy, Nick Wayne. And this Friday, he has a four-way match against Rocky Romero, Leo Rush, and Kip Sabian. Now, the importance of this match can't be understated because this is the start of his road to glory. This is a launching pad for Nick because I've decided that he and I are going to hold championships at the same time. Now, that will make for, unfortunately, not a very nice conversation piece in the Moxley household now, will it? Because I know your husband, John, has some designs at the World Heavyweight Championship. The only problem is, Renee, he doesn't have this. Now, I'd like you to be a professional for once and address me by my proper moniker. Go ahead and do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Cage, the reigning, defending, undisputed, next AEW World Champion.
What the hell's your problem? Hey, turn that off right now.
Yeah, I just want to say this.
What do you do? Why do I keep seeing your face?
I just wanted to say there was no hot
I don't
feelings.
care. Listen, I don't know what your problem is with my son Nick. I don't. And I also don't care about your dad or what happened to him. I don't care if he's dead. It doesn't have any effect on me. But what does is me seeing your face. It's starting to piss me off. And if I see it again, I'm going to put you in the dirt right next to your father. Do I make myself clear?
Okay.
Do I?
Okay.
I said turn that off.
Christian Cage, some harsh words for Kip Sabian after that interview, but saying that he and Nick Wayne are going to hold championships at the same time. Singles championships, one would assume. He's delusional and he's a dirtbag. What a combo.
Yeah, so this is the women's tag team.
Introducing first from Oakton, Virginia, the Professor, Serena Deeb.
Well, Serena Deeb, over the last few weeks on Collision, Tony, has been embroiled in a conflict with Queen Aminata. And Serena Deeb says that she's there to mentor, to guide Queen Aminata, but does so in such a condescending way.
Yeah, and absolutely, Queen Aminata has watched Serena Deeb, and we're going to show some footage a little bit later on about what happened.
Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe I got the tag team mixed up.
And her partner from London, England. She is the AEW Women's World Champion.
When is Tony Storm? That's what I want to know.
Let's take you back to Collision this past Saturday night. Mariah May was on commentary for Yuka Sakazaki's match with Serena Deeb. Yuka picked up the win with the Magical Girl Splash. It was an impressive outing for Yuka Sakazaki, but Mariah May, a cheap shot, Tony.
Yeah, attacked her, but of course Yuka was there to meet the challenge head on. She didn't want to take the belt with her. And then, of course, Queen Aminata gets a win, and then the attack.
Yeah, the chop block by Serena
Deeb. So that's how this match came
and
to
then
be.
that half crab trying to incapacitate Queen Aminata, but You know, Yuka Sakazaki, I think the reason she didn't take the belt with her, Tony, is because she wants to take that belt. She wants to win that belt inside the ring. She wants to beat Mariah May 1, 2, 3.
And she certainly has the ability to do it. There's no question.
And their opponents first, from Guinea, West Africa, Queen Aminata.
And Taz, I'm not sure anybody expected Serena Deeb to team up with Mariah May, let alone Queen Aminata to team up with this next athlete. But circumstance breeds some surprising partners.
Absolutely, always.
And her partner from Southtown, Yuka Sakazaki.
And a great ovation for Yuka Sakazaki here in Wilkes-Barre.
Well, this young lady brings a special energy out. That's just the way she is, and you just feel it in her as she comes out here. And the music's insane, bro. It's like, yeah. It's nuts.
I believe it's yeah. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. But Yuka Sakazaki teaming up with Queen Aminata.
There is your match poll.
Mariah May, the AEW Women's World Champion.
Maybe private 40, yeah.
Every week that goes by, Tony, just
just
disgusted by her behavior.
Absolutely disgusted. And what we saw happened on, of course, Collision. And this Saturday, we're going to have Collision in Springfield, Massachusetts, and live on TNT.
That's right, Mass Mutual Center. Then 1 week from tonight, we will be at Arthur Ashe Stadium, Queens, New York, for Grand Slam, the annual tradition, and we'll be turning to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the Dynamite 5-year anniversary on Wednesday, October 2nd, Peterson Event Center. And not only that, Collision, Huntington Center in Toledo, Ohio on Thursday, October 3rd, AEWTIX.com, and Serena Deeb went for the Dragon Screw. Yuka countered the roll-up. They're countered by Deeb.
Back and forth.
Yuka and Deeb pick up right where they left off this past Saturday.
That Dragon Screw didn't work, and then a bunch of near falls. Nice single leg there.
The trip, the lateral press by Serena Deeb. Trip by Yuka, goes for a lateral press of her own. Deeb kicking out, barely a 1 count, and a standoff here in the early goings.
So Deeb and Yuka
Serena Deeb, rightfully so, the professor, because of all of her holds and moves. But right there, Taz, Yuka was matching her hold for hold.
She was. She kept her head about her, meaning Yuka, and she was smart how she hit all those counters perfectly. And those near falls will take it out of you. They'll put some stress in you. Those near falls you can lose at any time. That rolling mare there.
Kick
wasn't she on Collision?
Serena Deeb ate all of that
I
one.
Hayden was there last week.
Comes in the PK, and Yuka with the ankle. Picks the ankle, rolls Deeb through, and then the drop kick by Queen Aminata.
Then Camille's not doing anything.
She doesn't even care.
Yeah, Serena Deeb in trouble, and Mariah May not on the corner. She was posing at the camera, and now Queen Aminata.
Well, she is the glamour. I mean, it's just all about glamour and the title, Mariah May, and Serena Deeb had no one to take.
Well, yeah, and she was kissing her belt for crying out
We
loud.
ain't seen Britt Baker in a while.
You have to give the title some attention.
We ain't seen Mercedes Moné.
Through the ropes, the Dragon Screw. In the ropes, very, very dangerous, Taz, because it tears at those ligaments even worse.
And you're trapped there like
yes.
that.
Maybe they're just trying to get people who have not been
and took advantage of
heavily
there. Now here comes
seen on Dynamite.
Still
They're just trying to give him
from
some
John Moxley. He's been speaking in riddles
some
in recent
time
weeks.
on
One
the
thing's
show.
clear, he wants Bryan Danielson. He wants that
Because a
AEW
lot
World
of people
Championship.
criticize
He defeats
him
Darby
that
Allin
the
at
roster
Grand Slam.
is
Moxley
so
earned
packed.
Darby's shot at Danielson.
And we don't see half the people on
Action in this
the main
tag team
roster.
match continues in picture. Yuka Sakazaki, Queen Aminata, Mariah May, Serena Deeb.
Yet again, I don't know. It is a good point, Steve. Colorado State, Fresno, Mexico, UTEP. Not a bad game Saturday. I know. That's what I'm saying. Every name that you... But here's my thing, and we talk about this, I think, every time that Monet is mentioned or that we watch AEW. Mercedes Monet has too much internal power that it's affecting other people on the show. But yet again, here we go. Also, another person that's been getting a lot of television time is the Beast Mortos. I have been watching AEW with y'all since Forbidden Door. We hadn't seen the Beast Mortos once till like 4 weeks ago. And now the dude's everywhere. Yep, it was. It was. Also, we're still waiting on Sky Blue to come back. She's still recovering from an injury, I do believe. Good neck breaker, my goodness. Deed. I'm really waiting on someone though to take the title off Mercedes Moné because I want to see how she responds to it. Yeah, Beast is on TV. Rush is back on the sidelines. I don't get it. Rush had a tremendous 3 weeks with MJF, and now he's not there. He was with Don Callis, and I ain't seen him since.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where the action is heating up between Serena Deeb and Queen Aminata. Look at this back body drop. And the tag made to Yuka Sakazaki. Serena Deeb, she hasn't had much help from Mariah May thus far in this match. But watch out, may need it here.
Drop kick, there we go.
Drop kick off the top. And now here comes the AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah May. Yuka, the Hurricane Rana takes down Mariah May. Yuka's quick.
I didn't get that. I did not read that update or report.
Mariah May and now turns her attention back to the legal
y'all probably have more insider pages or people y'all follow for AEW than I do.
Now stacking up Mariah May.
I gotta keep up with all of them.
Great job, Yuka.
Well, Yuka coming back from that injury. Watch
out.
Now
the cover. That'll press and Serena Deeb able to kick out.
She has looked great since coming back. No fear at all.
That's right, Yuka.
Ooh,
this past Saturday night at Collision notched her 9th straight win. That thrust kick by Yuka. Look at this, Mariah May. The waist lock.
Hit a German here.
German
huge
suplex.
German suplex.
But German suplex there to Mariah May.
Nice job by the Queen.
But Aminata, before she realized it, Serena Deeb with a German of her own.
All these girls hitting really nice German suplex. And good explosion on the hips there.
Look at Yuka underneath.
With that arm hammerlock.
Yeah, the hammerlock. Look at me for that merry-go-round.
Oh, my God.
Serena Deeb.
What's up, my friend?
She's sent for a ride. Yuka Sakazaki.
I think Brent is still injured.
Came out of that exchange on top.
What
the single most dominant factor in this whole match.
And now Yuka, she spots her opponents on the outside. She saw
the other
Mariah May.
They had.
She has been absolutely incredible this year, and she's not stopping now. Look at that.
The springboard.
Okay, springboard off the top rope.
The springboard. Yuka Sakazaki on a roll here tonight.
Absolutely. Fans love her. They're cheering everything she does.
Oh, you going to AEW in November?
She's an AEW original as well.
That's right. Returning Serena Deeb to the ring. Could be seeing a repeat of this past Saturday night where Yuka hit that magical girl splash, Tony.
Here it
magical
comes.
Girl splash.
Another springboard for Yuka.
Oh, nice.
Magical girl splash.
1, 2.
Mariah May
And hit her with the title.
What the?
Just a blindside shot with the belt, Mariah May.
Oh, and she's enjoying it. She's laughing at
That
what
was
she just
another
did.
Cracking Yuka
huge
on the side of the head with that belt. The referee, Paul Turner, of course, calling for the disqualification. Mariah May, this is not championship behavior. Oh, look at it now with the belt. She's going to whip Yuka with that AEW Women's World Championship title belt.
The glamour. Mariah May's got that definite mean streak.
I hope there's some fines levied out for this.
Yeah, this is just even more disgusting, deplorable behavior by Mariah May.
Yeah, absolutely. Using that world title belt. Oh, she's going to give her a kiss on the cheek.
Well, Mariah May just, this is absolutely inexcusable, but
Mariah
heard from
May,
Mariah May saying she wants Mina Shirakawa. Well, coincidentally, Mina Shirakawa has had this to say to Mariah's request.
Mariah May, I have not heard from you in months. I watched you win the AEW Women's World Championship at Wembley Stadium. And now, you say you want Mina? You have changed, Mariah. I don't know if I like what you have become, but I still miss you. We had so many good times together, and we can have even more in my heart. I want Mariah. So, you want to celebrate? Do you really want Mina? Does AEW really want Mina? Well, get ready, because Mina is coming.
Oh, Mina's on her way back.
Looks like hashtag we want Mina has worked. Mina Shirakawa saying that she will be
We
here
still,
to
I
celebrate
mean,
Mariah May.
Eddie Kingston's joining back.
And coming up next, we will hear from Jon Moxley live tonight on Dynamite.
Of course, he's hurt. But I'm trying to remember. They had someone over here at AEW that was a. They built him up and built him up to win a title and never capitalized on it. And I cannot think of his name. Currently, Wardlow. What is going on with Wardlow? Wearing my Eddie Kingston shirt right now. Yeah, that'd be nice. Then Moxley's group taking out the Elite would be extremely smart. Oh, Mina, she has a different style to AEW when she shows up. But Warlow hasn't been on television. Miro hasn't been on TV in a while. Hobbs, like you said, if he's not hurt. Eddie would be great, but he's hurt. There's a ton of people who are missing. It really don't make sense. While we do got a quick moment though, I want to give a big shout out to everybody that is here with us. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with us during our AEW watch along reactions, and we also do have the Kraken Tribe membership that you can look into. You will get access to early videos. You'll be part of the Feel the Madness podcast as a interviewee. You will also be putting on monthly giveaways. This month it is a Roman Reigns OTC shirt. Next month it could be an AEW shirt, or it could be a NFL shirt as well. Of course, that is something we have added. So, of course, if you're interested in that, the link is below. You're more than welcome to check that out. Feel like the Bucks will not lose the titles until Golden Lovers return. You think it's going to be that long?
AEW Dynamite, we still have a huge night of action ahead of us. Ricochet, the Beast Mordos, for the first time ever, one-on-one, plus our huge trios main event. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, Kazuchika Okada, the Elite, will take on Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, and Will Ospreay ahead of Grand Slam. But we can't talk about Grand Slam without talking about the challenge that was made 1 week ago by our broadcast colleague, Nigel McGuinness. He has called out the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, for a match at Grand Slam, but it is contingent completely on if Bryan Danielson is cleared to wrestle. He is still dealing with the effects from that attack by Jon Moxley, by Claudio Castagnoli.
Yes, I did see that Kenny Omega was back in the gym.
So Bryan Danielson, his status is in doubt, but if he is healthy, he will meet Nigel McGuinness one-on-one at Grand Slam.
And there's no guarantee that Bryan Danielson can even show up for that match at Grand Slam. What fans that know that?
And the key, too, is I think we got to discuss real quick, you know, if Danielson is cleared, what type of condition will he be in?
Right.
You know,
he'll beat
Nigel is he's obsessed with Danielson.
Yep. Nigel McGuinness, he has been raring to go. He wants this match with Bryan Danielson because of their shared history. Let's take a look.
Yeah, no one knows you used to be a wrestler. Yeah, no one knows you used to be a wrestler.
I think AEW's done a little bit.
Obviously having some technical difficulties there.
It's live TV, right? That's what happens.
Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness, for those that are unaware, had a series of wars, brutal and bloody battles, Tony, in Ring of Honor, where they pushed one another to their limit. Now, I understand our technical difficulties fixed. Let's take a look.
Yeah, no one knows you used to be a wrestler enough. You start to believe it. Bryan and I always brought out the best, or some might say the worst, of each other.
The rivalry that they had was one of the things that put Ring of Honor on the map.
And both trying to prove a point to each other. They were the epitome of pure professional wrestling.
Widely known that Bryan is the best wrestler in the world for a while, but if Nigel wouldn't have been sidelined for so long, who knows if Bryan would have been the best wrestler in the world.
I think Nigel perceived he wasn't valued like Bryan, so that always gave him something to chase.
Nigel might have felt slighted because, you know, Bryan has always been the golden boy.
He wanted people to think of him in the same way as they did Bryan. Nigel McGuinness has always been Nigel McGuinness's worst enemy.
I can't go back and get all of those years. What I can do is I can take redemption from the one man that everybody knows was a wrestler. The most famous wrestler in the world. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
I didn't realize these two went back that far.
Nigel McGuinness, he has been consumed by Bryan Danielson, and now potentially with a chance 1 week from tonight at Grand Slam to step into the ring with his old nemesis, Nigel McGuinness. Bryan Danielson, as we mentioned, Tony, contingent on whether Bryan Danielson is cleared to compete.
Absolutely, and Nigel says it's because that Bryan is scared of him. That is not the question. That is not it.
Oh, he's like another match we know about at Grand Slam is Jon Moxley and Darby Allin for Darby Allin's shot at the AEW World Championship. Jon Moxley, he asked Darby Moxley asked Darby just to hand it over. Yeah, I mean, like, how did Moxley expect that was going to go?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a little surprised Mox did that.
There's a lot going on tonight.
At a different level, man. His mindset's different.
Right now we got Jon Moxley making his way to the ring.
Jon Moxley, Marina Shafir, Claudio Castagnoli striding confidently here to the arena in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Jon Moxley, he's had a mixed bag at Grand Slams in the past.
AEW would have been wild. Like it would have been wild.
Away from finding out, and we knew Moxley, Tony. We knew he was going to be here tonight. We knew he was going to speak tonight, but we didn't know when. But apparently it's right now.
Well, we do know this, is that Jon Moxley is now returned here with a purpose to AEW, and he has returned with, I don't know what his end game is. I guess it's to become the world champion because he wants that shot. But there's something more.
Yeah, well, to your point, Shabbat, I mean, he's motivated.
Oh, good Lord, that's private party.
It's a private party.
That's Brother Zane.
That wasn't
smart. Yeah, they wanted payback from when Blackpool Combat Club jumped
That
them
was not
last week when they had the
smart. Here we
match.
go.
They were making the entrance for their match, and Moxley, Claudio, Pac, and Marina jumped them, and now look at this. Claudio Castagnoli just manhandling Quinn.
I love the game plan that Private Party had, but it's obviously, unfortunately for them, not working at the moment here.
Yeah, give those kids a lot of credit.
Coming into
Claudio,
a
but
pitch
here
battle
with
is Claudio
a
Castagnoli.
oh my god.
Quinn just bent in half on the knee of Castagnoli.
The power.
He's not done. Oh, a second one. Private Party threw out the challenge for the Trios titles, but they might not even make it to Grand Slam.
You're not kidding. And look at they're just unhinged here because of this attack during the entrance by Private Party. But they were just trying to get some redemption.
Yeah, Private Party, they were the ones that were attacked a week
Hangman
ago, and
Page
now look at
Law.
Marina Shafir just stomping
Hangman,
in the corner of the barricades after Moxley.
I feel like he's one of those that you just gotta
This was a brave
story
attempt,
that
but man,
style
it was
or
ill-advised.
whatever.
This is just
Wrestling.
I mean, a shocking scene as Marina Shafir sending Zay into the barricade.
Just completely outnumbered here. And listen, now they're going to be made example of here.
Outnumbered and outmuscled as Moxley holding Zay over. Look at those toxic body shots and those kicks, those ground kicks to the ribs.
I think that first kick was kind of a low blow. That left foot.
And you can hear the audience. They are stunned by what we are witnessing. And Moxley showing off a new level of violence. But wait a minute, wait a second. Well, all this is going on. Is that hell? That's Commander.
Commander is back.
Commander.
They did take out Commander as well.
Castagnoli and Commander, he was also part of that trios match that was supposed to happen last week at Dynamite, and now there you go.
Oh my god, what an uppercut.
Big Claudio. Commander looking for that tope suicida. Claudio just wiping him out with the uppercut.
I respect these guys going at the BCC here. I really do, but it's not working.
Oh, wait.
Alex,
get out of the way. Come on, Alex.
Marina Shafir just took
Alex
down, took the microphone out of his hand.
Oh, good lord, those two Commanders.
He went in the second row.
What are they doing? They got screwdrivers?
From underneath the ring.
And he's got a hammer. And the microphone. Look.
Moxley with a hammer. And Moxley in this mental state and a hammer.
Private Party.
Not what anyone wants to see.
I could end your careers right now for what you just did, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. You've been here since the beginning, Private Party. 5 years. And you guys are in the exact same spot you were 5 years ago. Why is that? I'm going to give you a little bit of what you've been missing. I'm going to give you some friction. I'm going to give you a little bit of resistance. I'm going to give you an obstacle to overcome. Consider this a gift.
No, no, no!
Oh! Dude, I think...
You know, guys, it took a lot of guts to do what Private Party did, but I don't know if it's worth it now.
John Mox,
he just broke.
Oh, my. Wrist, the hand of Isaiah has to be shattered.
Oh, good lord, this Darby with a skateboard.
Darby with a skateboard in hand, but Moxley seizing on him and
outnumbered here, but...
And Darby's gonna hit him with the skateboard? Oh, maybe not.
Turned around and faced him.
Here it is.
Here we go.
Face off you want. These two men, they will meet 1 week from tonight at Grand Slam, but maybe the patience has run out.
I don't think Moxley's gonna attack him prior to. I really think he hit him with that damn
Bobby's got that
handle.
skateboard. That's a weapon.
Yeah, but those fists of John Moxley, those are weapons themselves. As Darby, the swing and the miss, Moxley bails out.
Darby did a smart thing that time, putting...
John Moxley, when are you going to realize I am not the same guy you knew 5 years ago? I am going to run through you. I am going to run through you at Grand Slam. And then I'm walking in a Wrestle Dream in my home state. And I am becoming the next AEW World Champion.
They actually destroyed Private Party. And then...
Calling his shot for Wrestle Dream.
I think he... I swear it was like he hit him in the hand.
That assumes Darby Allin is able to beat Jon Moxley 1 week from tonight at Grand Slam. Will that be the case? Think of everything Darby has learned over the years from, the association with Sting, his growth as the TNT champion. Can Darby Allin do it? Can he dethrone, or can he take down Jon Moxley?
Also, we think they're going to give Moxley that title shot and take it away from Darby. What about you, Steve?
Next week. Well, speaking of the TNT Championship, let's take a look at the plight of Jack Perry since All Out.
Vehicles described as a small bus, spray painted black, white lettering displayed across the front that says Scapegoat.
Jack Perry, the man who will challenge for the AEW World Championship.
People like me are crucified in this life so that we can be worshipped in the next.
The scapegoat Jack Perry arriving here.
You can see it in the face of Jack. He's locked in here.
I'm fighting for something else now.
Successful defense of the TNT Championship.
But I gotta keep going.
Those who shape the future carry the burden of destroying the past.
A big test for the TNT champ. Just defiant. Look how
he's
aggressive
defending this
Jack
title
Perry is.
like crazy.
Running knee. 1, 2, 3.
It's the beginning of my era. It's my time. The future is mine.
The people who don't like me are the people who can't handle the truth.
Attention all post crews and departments. Be on the lookout for a suspicious vehicle.
Well, Jack Perry remains the TNT champion, and this past Saturday, his
Ricochet.
that was easily one of the biggest losses I've ever seen Christopher Daniels suffer.
Absolutely, bleeding from the forehead too.
Scheduled for one fall with a 1-minute time limit. It's shooting first from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds. Ricochet.
Hey.
Well, Ricochet, since he's arrived on the scene here in All Elite Wrestling, Taz, he's had his sights set on championship gold. Well, Will Ospreay says, if you want gold, if you want my gold, if you want the international championship, you better start racking up some wins. Sammy Guevara, unfortunately for him,
For me, buying into Darby as world champ, they really need to build it. Don't see Moxley losing, but if he does.
Ospreay knows that.
Yeah.
You look at the dictionary at
dynamic
wrestlers, you see Ospreay's
I don't, either Darby's just not ready still, and they don't want to pull the trigger and make him champion. Something has to be going on. Why did Darby just allow Moxley to get championship match?
Then Sammy Guevara, 2 great victories in quick succession.
Well, Moxley originally challenged Darby for the title, or for the title shot, basically. And
he's a big, strong man.
Yeah, he certainly is. And
he said no. He said if you want it, you're going to fight me for it.
You've seen him compete quite a bit on Collision against high flyers. Beast Mordos knows how to shut
that's
down
what that
high
came
flyers.
to be. It doesn't make sense.
He really does. He's a great anticipator of moves. Not only that, he can fly himself. Don't let this the book fool you at all.
Excellent athlete for sure is the Beast Mortas. Here we go. No warming up in the bullpen right here. Ricochet going right at him.
Yeah, Ricochet, smart strategy. He's coming out of the gates hot, trying to pressure Mordos in the corner
and giving up a little size. And the referee did the right thing because the man was in the corner.
Mordos, look at that. Hoists up. Ricochet drives him to the corner. Big time right hand.
Taz, Mordos did the right thing too, taking advantage.
Yeah, no, the referee did his job, and then Mordos saw the opening and he attacked.
And now Mordos in the corner combination. very quick combination from Mordos. Surprising, unexpected almost for an athlete of his size, Taz.
Yeah, no, he's very impressive. Seen him compete
With
obviously many
9
times.
times out
Here
of
he
10,
comes.
Ricochet wins this match. Ricochet
shut
will
him
go
down there with that back
undefeated
elbow.
until he
Ricochet,
challenges
the
for a
boot up into
title.
the face of Mordos. And Mordos charging in. Oh, the knee
Ooh.
over the top. Wow.
Oh,
Mordos'
shit,
momentum
don't
carried him
fly.
out. And now Ricochet takes flight.
I love how Ricochet kept his eyes forward, his face forward, and landed on his feet.
Yeah, just full extension on that tope suicida. That's what makes Ricochet so dangerous, is he can change the complexion of a match on a dime.
Yeah, he's got something in mind here. Ricochet, some kind of
Springboard
springboard.
Great distance cleared by Ricochet to take down Mordos. And now running shooting star press.
1,
The
2.
leg hooked. Mordos able to kick out.
Yeah,
Tough
I mean,
to keep a big, thick, strong guy like the
Darby
Beast
could be
Mortos
TNT
down
champion,
like that. But that's how you wear him
Continental,
down. Ricochet's got the right idea.
International.
Round kick high up there.
I think he's more the mid card.
dramatic
Tag team.
Part of that casino gauntlet.
Darby's just fun to watch, you right?
Wembley Stadium were on their feet for the debut of Ricochet. Oh wait, Mordos shrugs off Ricochet in that T. Harris attempt, and now Mordos
unfortunately
over
not
the
yet.
back of Ricochet,
I
the
don't
arm
see that
drag,
happening.
but Ricochet returns in kind.
I don't think they're carrying the company.
Bypassed by
Yeah.
Mordos. Ricochet comes in, looking for the Hurricane Rana. Mordos on his feet. Tremendous agility shown. Tremendous agility shown by Ricochet. The sweep, the cover. Barely a one count. Oh, Ricochet leaps over the sweep attempt.
Come back and forth.
Fans are digging this. Listen to him.
A little bit of jumping around there.
I think recognizing the caliber of athlete he is in there with.
Yeah, definitely a special athlete. Both these men, different styles, but yet similarities.
Ricochet.
He's got that home field advantage, even though he's not from Wilkes-Barre. How many are?
Kick to the back of the head. Sends Mordos through the ropes. And Ricochet.
Overkick,
Thrust kick.
nice.
Now Mordos down,
Thrust kick,
stunned,
that's
dazed
good.
perhaps.
Will they go again? Watch out.
As Ricochet over the top.
Oh, there you go.
Is that power?
Oh, God.
Driven into the ring apron, and this match continues.
That'll
And
slow you
picture,
down.
picture, don't go anywhere.
A powerbomb onto the apron, my gosh, will slow you down in a heartbeat. Absolute heartbeat. That's wild. Uh, that, that truly did look like it hurt. It absolutely looked horrible. I thought it was very Steve. Little kid against most. That's crazy. But you're alright. I mean, it is odd seeing that. Um, I think either way, it all makes this. I think it comes up to creative, Michael. Honestly, and we know when it comes to creative, they've gotten better, but we'll see. Maybe they surprise us and put the title on Darby somehow. What a right hand from Mortos. It was almost destructive. Huh? The whole time we've been at commercial break, just to give y'all a quick update, Mordos has been
We are
absolutely
witnessing a
destroyed
very
Ricochet.
surprising drubbing as the Beast Mordos just in complete control of Ricochet. Those right hands of Mordos doing some serious work.
And it all started when Ricochet went, I think,
All
it's
I
easy
can
to
say, I
go
can't
back and
still see AEW putting
criticize,
Hell on
but
Darby.
I think went outside
Yep.
too many times.
Yeah, went over the top. Mordos used his strength,
I
catching
think every company
that dive
does
attempt
that.
by Ricochet and power bombing Ricochet on the apron.
He's showing that heart and toughness as Ricochet. Uh-oh.
Mordos.
The Beast shut him down, grabbed his wrist and trying to shut him down.
Anchored Ricochet. Oh. Look at Ricochet.
Doing like a 619
Coming through the
almost.
rope. Tiger feint kick. Backs Mordos
Tiger
up towards center.
feint
Now
kick.
Ricochet,
That's
the
what
springboard. Mordos
619. Cool.
steps in quickly. Ricochet, maybe looking for a springboard back elbow. Mordos went for a release German suplex. Ricochet up on the shoulders, but not for long as Mordos pops up.
One.
No, the shoulder up. Too much leverage
Two.
there for Mordos. Two. And no, Ricochet able to kick out.
I think you're right. I think Beast went for that cover. He over-rotated a little bit. Adrenaline might have been flowing too much.
I think Mordos,
Plus, I would
he
be
believed
the-
he had it there, and he
as everyone
just
know.
tilted Ricochet too far up.
Good job by referee Bryce Rensburg to notice the shoulder was up a tad.
Wow. What a
That is
spectacular
doing well.
Samoan drop.
There's,
Yeah, that was
there's
wild.
there's
Now Mordos
several ways
with
to
a-
spin it.
A
Once they get
dazed
it figured out.
Ricochet at his mercy. His military press, no. Ricochet slips free, lands on his feet. Wow. Lands on his feet once again. Went for the
This
easy
there's a hit on the right side. I think it's
Footwork's
because
amazing by Ricochet.
That heel kick.
he's putting in enough
Headbutt to the sternum by God.
enough trust in. Oh my gosh!
Mordos
And people like Osprey,
Ricochet
Fletcher.
using Mordos' leverage against him, but you can see in the face of Ricochet, Taz, he's not all there.
He's not. He's trying to get his wits about
Hangman,
him.
stuff like that
I don't know if this is a good idea
to
by
keep
Ricochet.
the company afloat.
Ricochet over the top.
Oh, wow, he overshot like hell. No.
Bouncing off of Mordos.
He bounced off the giant head of the Beast.
Ooh.
Right on the outside.
And that might have knocked out Beast Mordos right there, the back of his head on the outside.
Mordos, he was looking for, I think, another powerbomb on the apron, Tony.
Yeah.
That's how he turned the tides earlier.
That's a great call. And
That's
I'm telling you, this
a
match
good
is
point,
spectacular.
That's a very good
We
point.
saw Orange catching Chris Jericho at the beginning, but
Let's take a
this
look.
match,
Hold on, Tone. I'm sorry, Shivani.
What else do we have tonight?
Watch the Beast.
Hangman. He's gonna have a moment with a live microphone at some
He's
point.
back up on his feet.
And
Courtesy of
then
Ricochet turning his opponent to
Trios
the ring.
match. Trios tag match.
Now a springboard.
450. Nice. 1, 2. Oh, Raheem, this is a great match.
Still in this one.
He's just too strong. It's going to take a lot more to keep
got the
Mordos down,
trios
even though
tag
the back of
match,
his head hit on the floor
Bucks,
like we just saw.
And
Yeah, Ricochet's basically
Okada
emptying the tank here
versus
on
Takeshita
Beast Mordos. It's
and
tough. It's tough to get a win
Fletcher
on this
with-
guy.
with Osprey.
Yeah,
What a match. These guys are having a battle.
A first time ever matchup between Mordos and Ricochet. These guys leaving it all in the ring. As now
Y'all
Ricochet
ready for some Thursday night football
trying to
tomorrow?
get
That's
his
real
bearings,
quick.
get his head straight after that sustained offense from Mordos. And now, oh wait, Mordos sweeps out the leg, rough landing for Ricochet on the top rope.
And Mordos had some big wins here at AEW and in Ring of Honor as well, including pinning the world champion, Mark Briscoe, ROH world champion. This could be his signature AEW win right now.
Yeah, of course, that victory over Mark
Queen
Briscoe came
Amanada
in a multi-man
and
tag team match, right? Right now, I mean,
hold on.
Ricochet, who's looking to climb the ranks here.
Ooh, gosh, what a power slam. 1, 2.
Bro, he just pressed him off the top. Man, you don't see that often at all. No, that was wild right there. Big Beast, stop playing around.
AEW chant breaking out here in Wilkes-Barre. Respect to both competitors, but Mordos,
Can't remember.
I mean, with a victory
Amanada
over
was
Ricochet,
tag team,
Mordos could be
Yuka?
on the verge of climbing the ranks for a shot at Will Ospreay in the International Championship.
Yeah, like I said, it would be his bigness, be his signature win here.
And Mordos now with Ricochet. Oh wait, Ricochet counters! Crucifix bomb! Wow.
This should have been a pin.
Morris, he was
Suzuki.
looking for that
Yeah.
Desnucadora, but instead Ricochet able to counter that axe kick. Ricochet now with Mordos up in that reverse DDT position for the go. Great power.
1, 2, 3. One hell of a match.
Here's your winner, Ricochet.
Let's hear from both young men. Tremendous.
Absolutely. And that was a battle right there. Tough battle by both athletes.
A fantastic match between
no,
Mordos
you're
and
good.
Ricochet. And Ricochet, he earned every bit of that victory.
That was a good match.
Beast Mordos, he came to fight tonight. Taz, he brought his lunch.
Oh, I'm telling you, you're not kidding about that. But this man right here showed why he's a special athlete. And he's been for quite some time.
So no one else is coming out to confront
Ospreay watched that. I'm sure he did.
the Ricochet
Victory in a row
tonight.
for Ricochet, but right now, let's take a look back at the last few weeks in the life of
Yep.
Hangman.
We also had Jericho and Orange Cassidy.
I had found 1,000 houses that Swerve Strickland called home, then I would have burned 1,000 houses to ash.
I did what I had to do.
Hangman believes that he walks the righteous path.
But I had to do it. I had to do it. I would rather die.
Swerve Strickland made this man this way. He has never been that driven.
I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I can't sleep at night. I'm anxious. I'm depressed.
I'm driven by something completely different now.
Justice delayed is justice denied.
And believe me when I tell you that I will have what I want.
You want it done.
Hangman Page said anyone that stood in his way of revenge on Swerve Strickland will have to pay the price. We will hear from Hangman Page still to
Orange
come
Cassidy
tonight
won
on
that
Dynamite. Plus, we have a massive trios main event with major Grand Slam implications. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, Kazuchika Okada will meet Will Ospreay, Konosuke Takeshita, and Kyle Fletcher in trios action tonight in our main event.
That is the main event.
Prime Day.
We did not. Yep. Jericho OC opened at Dynamite. OC hit Jericho with the orange punch, but he had a handful of like gold quarters. Absolutely, Elizabeth. It's always a good thing to see when Ricochet when he wins. I'm glad to see AEW is having Ricochet more on television. We haven't seen Ricochet on TV this much. Even during his early time in WWE. So I don't know who that was last Monday that got thrown by Bronson Reed. He recorded it. His perspective. That was kind of crazy. Kraken, the Jets are favored by 6 of the Patriots. That's the current spread. Oh yeah. But my prediction video is out. I did go over the spread. I also did put my win-loss rating on there and my win percentage to the first 2 weeks. I have a 59% win prediction rating.
Back to AEW Dynamite. Let's take you back to this past Saturday where FTR faced the Grizzled Young Veterans in a match that we knew was going to be a physical affair, but I would say it over-delivered. It was an impressive performance by the GYV, but it was FTR that scored the victory. The sharpshooter leading to the tap out, but it was after the bell. The Vets taking the fight to FTR, but some very surprising backup for FTR in the form of the Outrunners, and that led to this blockbuster 10-man tag team match coming up for Collision live this Saturday night.
10-man tag team.
Hook and the Outrunners will team up to take on Mordos, Roderick Strong, Roosh, and the Grizzled Young Vets. But right now, let's enter the ring where Tony Schiavone is standing by.
Okay, Excalibur, and let's welcome in at this time, Hangman Adam Page.
Taz, I have a lot of respect and admiration for our colleague Tony Schiavone, but I would not want to be alone in a ring with Hangman Adam Page in Hangman's mental state right now.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I mean, Hangman is, man, he has just been different for quite some time, and it's getting worse and worse.
Cowboy.
And he's got, I saw him earlier today backstage.
Like Macho Man Hulk Hogan had
you
kids.
can see in his eyes, man, he's just not right. So, yeah, Schiavone, best beware here.
Yeah, Hangman Adam Page, a man shaken to his very core. But right now, let's turn the proceedings back to the great Tony Schiavone.
Okay, thanks, guys. Hangman, just a word. At All Out, you got your win in one of those violent matches we've ever seen in the cage against Swerve Strickland. But then a week ago, you went so far to say that this was not done, that you not only gave a warning to Swerve Strickland, but a warning to anybody who would support him, a warning to anybody that would be at his back, have his back, anyone that would say good things about him. What exactly were you talking about?
I have watched and I have listened for a long while because I knew that a day like this would come. I knew the day would come when Swerve Strickland was dealt with and he would be gone. And I knew that it wouldn't be just Swerve who needed to pay for what had happened to me. There would be dozens and dozens of others, people who stood behind him, people who protected him from me, and people who supported Swerve Strickland.
Oh. Or house.
And apparently, I am surrounded by them now. People who would cheer Swerve Strickland all the way to the World Championship. People who would cheer Swerve Strickland through every defense, and people who would cheer Swerve Strickland when he was finally locked in a cage with his fate.
I really thought Swerve was going to win that.
And when I hear those voices, I'm reminded of the 4 months that I sat at home suspended and how I heard their voices every week cheering them on. And then I remember I seemed to hear another voice cheering Swerve Strickland on. I seemed to hear another voice loud and clear above them. A voice Coming clear from the commentary desk.
Now listen, Jeff Jarrett has been...
No, Jeff Jarrett is not here with me. But Tony Schiavone, you are.
Oh, Schiavone may be the next target.
He's just doing his job. I mean, get out of the ring, Tony. Just get out of the ring.
I get it.
Double J, long
Jeff Jarrett. He's here. It looks like he's ready for a fight. Hangman just clubbing Jarrett. That's the danger every time you enter the ring with someone else already in there, Taz.
Yeah, that definitely is. You're defenseless for that moment when you go through the ropes. Right now, Jarrett already behind the 8 ball here, and Hangman is not going to stop. You could tell. And the thing was, Jeff Jarrett, he was never in Swerve Strickland's corner. He was trying to...
Never mind.
He was trying to root on Bryan Danielson. He was trying to help Bryan Danielson earn a shot at Swerve Strickland. But somehow Hangman equates that with standing in Hangman's way.
Well, Hangman is obsessed. He's insane. He's out of his mind about Strickland and anything. He's got a hit list, dude. He's got a hit list, this Hangman.
And now Hangman poised for a buckshot lariat. And the security coming in trying to prevent this from happening is the referee court entering as well. And Jarrett had an opening there.
He's going to take everybody.
Jeff Jarrett taking advantage. Not his first rodeo.
No, he's got some shots in there for sure.
Oh, wait, look. Jay Lethal setting him sing. Coming out for reinforcements is Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett, he's hot right now. He wants some of Hangman.
Yeah, understandably so.
Jeff Jarrett probably challenged into a match.
Have you lost your damn mind?
Wow, tense moment here between Jeff Jarrett and look, Satnam Singh.
I don't know if it'll be a grand slam.
Jeff Jarrett is...
He's doing whatever he can, Jarrett, to find an opening, but between security and Satnam and Jay Lethal and whatnot, he can't get out. He can't get to Hangman.
Jeff Jarrett thwarted every turn.
Oh, what's the mic? I don't think Jeff Jarrett would be a good match for him.
Hangman Page, I'll be damned if I'm going to sit back there and let you put one freaking finger on Tony Schiavone. As a matter of fact, there's an entire dressing room in the back that wants to beat the hell out of you. And the last outlaw is in the front of the line. Hanger, as I have become to affectionately know you in that name, I'm gonna make a promise to you. If it's the last thing I do in my career, somehow, some way, someplace, the last outlaw is gonna kick your ass.
Okay. Go ahead and challenge him.
He's still coming. If there's anybody that's up to the task,
I don't think it's a good idea to do
he
it.
is motivated. He is fired up.
Trying to calm him down, including his wife, Karen.
Wow. Well, right now, let's head to the back where our colleague, the remarkable Renee McKenna, is standing by.
Ricochet, a huge congratulations on your victory tonight. Can you...
Hey, my apologies. Can I have a word of Ricochet if that's okay?
Sorry, Renee, sorry.
Since it's all out, it got a bit heated, but it's always been heated between us. My bad.
Honestly, Will, not your bad. You don't got to be sorry about anything. But since you're here, there is something that I think you need to know. I've been thinking a lot about what you told me, Will. Do you remember what you said?
I said, get your wins up.
That's right. You told me to go get my wins up and to come back and see you like you the big main event and all this just because you got that title, right? But let me show you how it is from my point of view. From my perspective, from the moment that I stepped foot here in AEW, it's been nothing but everybody else trying to come out of their way to call me out like they got to prove to the entire world that they better than Ricochet. So it seems like everybody here at AEW is worried about Ricochet more than Ricochet's worried about them. And it seems that everybody is more worried about me than they are about you. Because I don't see nobody trying to call you out, Will. So let me do the honors. I know next week you busy with Kyle, you trying to reform the United Empire. You trying to win some tag team gold, and honestly, I wish you nothing but the best. But the following week, I hope you're not too busy, because I took your advice. See, I went and talked to Tony, and I got myself a match. So on October 2nd, at the 5-year anniversary for AEW's Dynamite, you see, I got myself a match. It's going to be Ricochet versus Will Ospreay for your international championship. See, Will, you and I have had some matches that literally changed the landscape of professional wrestling. And over these past couple of years, yeah, you have been on another level. But homie, I'm still Ricochet, and I am out of this world. And on October 2nd, you're going to find out why. So I will be seeing you soon. Real soon. Little bro.
So we're going to push Ricochet as a
That
heel.
is massive.
I mean, that match is going to be great, going to be fantastic. But, okay. Is Ricochet going to be able to pull off this heel run? I guess he will. I don't think we've ever seen him as a heel. He's more or less been like a baby face. Unless I'm misunderstood. Either way, that match will be great, though. You're right. You're right, Steve. I hate they're doing it on Dynamite. I think it's more of like, could be at Wrestle Dream. Wrestle Dream was there. Pull up my wrestling schedule here. Wrestle Dream is literally a week from then. Why don't they just hold that match till the 12th of October? That's what they needed to do. Kraken, if you got paid $1 million, is it just one chop? Is it one chop? 100% one chop, nothing else. And is it like through a shirt? And are we in wrestling gear? Is it bare skin? The chop? Is it a small chop? One of them big haymaker style chops? I need to know a little more of the specifics. One chop, bare skinned. Sure, yeah, why not? I do it. I mean, I played football. I took some crazy hits when I was playing football, so I think I could take it. I might, cry afterwards, but did you ever see Prince Puma? I did. I sure did. I wish we would have got that style of Ricochet in WWE, though.
Your main event is a trios contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Essex, England, weighing 220 pounds. He is the AEW International Champion, the Aerial Assassin, Will Ospreay.
Not only is this man the AEW International Champion, he is one half of the top contenders.
I would say Pentagon. Probably is.
A match which will take place 1 week from tonight when Will Ospreay
I don't know.
and Kyle
Looks
Fletcher,
maybe
Gerald
a
Matthew, and
little
Nicholas
stiffer.
Jackson, the Young Bucks,
On
for the
the
AEW
chop
Tag Team
side.
titles.
Yeah, and then as we heard, as the old cliche goes, work cut out for him on October 2nd at Dynamite 5. How about that big announcement?
Oh, that's massive. Ricochet, Ospreay. That's going to be wild in a couple of weeks. Will Ospreay and Ricochet. I mean, Taz, you know this as well as anybody. They've had incredible chemistry together as opponents. I mean, there's some guys that, I mean, when you're in there in the ring with them, it just clicks. There's no doubt about it.
What if Ricochet join the Don Callis family?
But right now, you know, this man Ospreay's got
You know, if he does, it happens after the match.
By Will Ospreay, right? For that tag team Casino Gauntlet match, Ospreay has never lost the Casino Gauntlet match he has been in that streak.
That's what you're hanging by. He didn't give him the fist bump.
And Fletcher
hilarious.
Outlasted the field to earn a shot at the Young Bucks.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't wait, bro. I'm not lying. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, Don's joining us here. Don Callis at the announce desk.
Yeah, didn't you know? Hello, gentlemen. What a great night. It sure is, Don. Just make yourself at home here.
And Don, we'll touch on a little more on this in a second, but it seemed like Konosuke Takeshita was a bit disappointed you didn't select him to team with Kyle Fletcher for the Casino Gauntlet match. But before you answer, let's throw it back to the ring where our colleague Arkady Aura is standing by.
From the Young Bucks.
Opponents, first from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, they are the EVPs of AEW and the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks.
So Don, did you think Kyle Fletcher would have a better chance against Matthew and Nicholas Jackson with Will Ospreay at his side than Takeshita? Are you doubting your own man, the Alpha?
Doubt any of my
it is DOC day.
Guys are all top-notch athletes. Quit trying to stir things up.
Hold on, big coin.
That was nice. I'm not gonna lie, that was nice.
Their partner from Aichi, Japan, weighs 236 pounds. He is the AEW Continental Champion.
Yeah. Oh, how do I think?
Truly one of the greatest international stars ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Been watching him for many years. He is a guy without a flaw.
Well, Takeshita's got his eye on Okada for sure. That Konosuke Takeshita.
That coin flip that starts Okada's music is very
the G1 Climax tournament reached the block semifinals in his G1 Climax debut, which was arguably the best tournament debut since 2012 when Kazuchika Okada entered the tournament for the first time and won it.
Now my question is, if Takeshita and them win, does Okada have to put his title on the line against Takeshita?
I think you're about to. Here's the other thing, you know, you reference Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher were part of one of the greatest tag teams, one of the greatest factions ever in New Japan Pro Wrestling. No one knows that better than the Young Bucks because they were there for it. They had a front row seat. They're going to get a repeat performance tonight.
Good. I'm hoping Takeshita and them win.
We're alluding to, Don, we heard Ricochet use that term earlier as well. The reunion between Fletcher and Ospreay. Oh, look at this. Now Nicholas Jackson just hammering at Fletcher.
Get a quick start, not a bad idea.
Nicholas sent into the rope, shoulder tackle. Fletcher exploiting his size.
You guys know what's going to have to happen?
6'5", 235. And
there better be no commercials when it happens.
Nicholas Jackson, the leapfrog up and over. Fletcher elevates, swing and a miss.
by one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions. Ospreay reaching in for the tag, double hip toss. And wishbone.
As well done right wishbone again.
Young Bucks like tag team coordination by my guys.
Okada.
Of course, for as close friends as this is certainly a moment.
A lot of history here.
This is certainly a moment at the beginning of 2024.
I think few would expect to see in an AEW ring. But look at Konosuke Takeshita looking for the tag. But Kazuchika Okada and Will Ospreay, I mean, they have had such incredible matches with one another. I mean, they really, I mean, they carried the scene in New Japan Pro Wrestling for many years after Kenny Omega, man, you know very well,
that'll probably be
left
one of the main
to join
events.
AEW.
And there's a head trip right there. You knock a guy down with a tackle and he nips up.
You're gonna hug it out?
Welcoming the contact from Ospreay. Oh no, boot to the midsection. And Okada, this is with the lariat attempt. Ospreay ducks under twice. Work on Rana, takes down Kazuchika Okada.
So hard to do that on the run. It takes insane athleticism. Ospreay has that intact.
Yeah, you can say that about.
Oh, there's a tag.
I like that.
How about that?
Good job by Takeshi. That was a legal tag.
Ospreay's had some neck issues. You see the trainer's tape, and
Okada doing the smart thing, sending Ospreay crashing into Konosuke Takeshita.
I like what Takeshita did. He wanted it in there. He wasn't going to get the tag, get himself in.
Well, you better have some cohesion because you're dealing with the elite, man. You'll get had.
Taz, I think we got one advantage in this match, and that is that Okada does not know Takeshita well like he does Ospreay, as an example.
That would be
Triple's perfect right there by those three men.
Triple sentons there by the elite. And you're right down the first time that Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada ever shared a ring was at All Out just a few days ago, part of that four-way match for the AEW Continental Championship. And again,
they're going to pose
the elite, But while they
Drop
were doing
kicks all the
that,
elite.
Fletcher, Ospreay, and Takeshita into the ropes of those drop kicks.
Here they come.
And now elevating over the top.
Looking like a well-oiled trios team right now.
As Takeshita and Ospreay trying to get on the same page, and fans, we're going to stick with the action in our main
Does
event.
Takeshita and Ospreay not like each other? I think Okada has one of the best drop kicks in wrestling. Yeah, I agree with that one. I do. A lot of people who do drop kicks, and I think Okada's is top. It's top tier when it comes to drop kicks. Who was the third member of Aussie Open? I have no idea. Ain't no dogs barking over here. Next week, Bray, we're gonna be yeeting. I have no idea who the Aussie Open is, my friend. I'm just gonna be honest. Martin Davis. Yeah, that's who it was. It said it was Davis and Fletcher were the original members. That's the branch of the United Empire. Okay. See, I didn't follow AEW that much or a lot of overseas wrestling. What Saber been at? I know he won the didn't he win the G1? Kraken so far wrong. Yep. Drew, Bloodwood, Breaker. from Ontario. It's going to be a good one. We still got a few weeks for Bad Blood to build up. So we'll probably get a few more matches in there. Right now, during commercial break, everybody, the EVPs and Okada have isolated the ring. They're just absolutely destroying Will Ospreay. Okada is moving around slow. He slowed the pace down. There's Nicholas. He's in there giving an absolute beatdown to Will Ospreay at the moment.
Will Ospreay finding himself in the corner of the Elite, trying to fight his way out and to get a tag. And
there it is.
There it is. Kyle Fletcher.
Big opening. Ospreay short. Fletcher comes in fast.
Matthew Jackson identifying the danger, Tony.
Yeah,
oh, look at Fletcher breaking through.
Double clothesline. Too big, too strong, Taz.
Yeah, he used his speed. He used his athleticism and power right there. Good job by Kyle.
What an athlete Kyle Fletcher has become right before our eyes.
He's bypassed there by Fletcher. Half and half. Nicholas Jackson sent crashing
half
down.
and half.
Matthew's turn.
Getting out of the page book there. Playbook, I should say, of Kenny Omega, in my view.
As now Kyle Fletcher coming in on corner. That running Gamangiri connects with Matthew. This time Nicholas. And now Fletcher. Brain buster. Fletcher, can he take it here?
One, two,
no.
Not yet.
Wow, what a flurry of offense from Kyle Fletcher.
I think he's the MVP of this match so far.
And next week, Grand Slam, our return to Arthur Ashe Stadium, Queens, New York. It will be Matthew and Nicholas Jackson putting AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line against Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. Great seats still available. You have a chance to join us at AEWTIX.com.
Yeah, we'll be here for it. We'll be live about 8 o'clock.
Look at the spot picker Okada now.
I'm telling you right now, Nick just cleaned the clock of Fletcher. Here comes Okada.
Yeah, Okada just comes steaming in. Takes down Takeshita on the apron.
Very disrespectful move there.
Now, Okada, he was looking for that neck breaker on the knee, perhaps, but Fletcher able to fight off Okada at least temporarily. 3 consecutive uppercuts, though, have Fletcher staggered. Okada swing and a miss. Fletcher. Michinoku driver. Okada planted high on the shoulders.
That's a tough land. You can see Okada. He don't know where the heck he's at right about now.
I would go after Okada's legs because you have to watch out for the drop kick. It can hit you from anywhere, and it hits you right in the mush.
Yeah, but right now, I don't think Okada knows where he is. I'm telling you, he got
Look at Takeshita shoved Ospreay off the corner. Takeshita, he wants his shot at the Continental Champion. He wants his shot at the Rainmaker.
Of course.
Hey.
Giving it his best right now, too. Uh-oh.
Big elbow strike. Takeshita comes. Takeshita showing Okada the great one, what it's all about. Takeshita running elbow in the corner. Okada drops to his knees. And the
I called
Alpha,
that. You can ask.
Dead.
You can ask Michael. I called that.
Takeshita.
The drive prior to.
Looking to press the advantage. Takeshita. Off the middle rope. Now the cover.
One,
two, and Okada kicking out. Not a lot of mustard on that kick out, though, Taz.
No, not at all. And you can kind of sense that Takeshita realizes that in Okada. And I'll tell you what. He's putting the brakes on there by Okada. Good job.
Takeshita's been manhandling Okada in a way that he's not used to.
And Takeshita, he was looking for that Blue Thunder bomb. Okada lands on his feet, boots to the midsection DDT.
The Young Bucks.
Nicholas coming in to take Fletcher and Ospreay off the apron once again.
Smart and effective teamwork by the Young Bucks.
They've cut him off.
And
look at Takeshita fight him off here.
Yeah, the Bandera sends Matthew and Nicholas to the outside.
That
backfired, steaming in, and now
Dynamite has been good tonight. Season has been.
Elbow in the corner, Fletcher running shot of his own, and now Takeshita, fireman. Plants Kazuchika Okada, and drop kick.
Got Okada. He's
That's
gonna
not
get
it.
beat.
Young Bucks gonna save. 1, 2.
And no. Bucks there to break it up.
Massive save there, Shivani. Massive.
And they tried to cut him off the Bucks, could not.
They didn't really have anything slow tonight. It was all wide open.
Big Hurricane Rana. Coming down, and now swinging a miss by Takeshita. Double super kick by the Bucks.
Look at it, shook it off. He shook it off. Takeshita comes firing back. What power by Takeshita.
There's a drop kick. Very clean drop kick.
Oh, man, Okada. Yeah, he was on target with that drop kick.
It's our last show here on TBS before Grand Slam. We are going to stay with the action as long as it takes to get a winner. So stay with us.
If there's an advantage in this match, I think it's that the Elite have been teaming for longer in a sense. We're like an all-star team. We're still trying to find our footage. The longer this match goes, the better we do.
Yeah, but you're in the match. Your opponents do have better chemistry, to your point. But that's part of the game. You know that, Don.
Agree.
And Okada
trouble.
elevates Takeshita.
Nope.
And Okada looking for that neck
There it
breaker.
There it
And
was.
finds it.
Gosh.
Wow. Takeshita down Okada, the cover, the leg
One,
hook. 1,
2.
No! Well, fans, we're going in a picture-in-picture for the final time this evening. Stick with us on Dynamite.
All right, final picture-in-picture of the night. It'll probably be a quick one. Of course, they did announce to us they got a little bit of a run over. So we will be keeping you updated during the match on what happens. It appears that majority of the votes have picked Ospreay and Kyle and Takeshita. Jeez. We got a good game Sunday night. Bills at Ravens for Sunday night football next week. Yeah. This week, got this week. I know Monday we got a double header. I can't remember who is this Sunday. But I know that we will, of course, have our live reaction and hang out. Kraken Falcons hosting Chiefs. Tonight, this Sunday, are you doing basketball when season starts? I don't know if I'll do basketball watch along. I tried doing a I tried last year, keeping up with it. There's just so many. Like the games for that are wide open. If there's a night where a game comes on after like AEW or SmackDown and the game's on, I will most definitely switch over and we'll talk about it and listen to it. Yeah. But I don't know if I'll do the full watch-alongs. Patrick Mahomes has an watching motion back pass interference. Yeah. I mean, it's a good stat. There's so many people who don't like Mahomes, but like, if you look at Mahomes outside of the penalties that get called that are crazy, he's actually a good football player. And unfortunately, a lot of people compare him to the next Tom Brady.
Continues live on TBS AEW Dynamite. A huge trios match as right now, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson looking to defeat Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, and Will Ospreay, but Fletcher there in the nick of time to break things up.
Ospreay right back to the floor now. Takeshita's got to be wondering if he's in this match by himself.
Yeah, he's that, to your point, he's getting worn down. I got to tell you, Don, I mean, the Elite showing a lot more cohesion, chemistry than your family.
100%. Can't argue, Taz.
And now, Nicholas Jackson to the top rope, Matthew, and
Oh,
Nicholas
nice.
risky business
Nice.
there. The leg of Takeshita is hooked.
Oh, wait a minute, they're not.
Kazuchika Okada, the
Elbow.
drop on target. And now, look at this, electing not to cover.
That's for you, Shivani.
No, they got a match to win, Don Callis.
They're sure not acting like it, though. They could have.
I'm okay with this versus another triple team, I can tell you that.
The fans. The action's been red hot here tonight on Dynamite, and this Saturday night on Collision, the All-Star 10-man tag match. FTR, the Outrunners, and Hook versus Beast Mortals, and Grizzly Young Veterans, Roderick Strong, and El Toro Blanco Rouge. EVP Trigger incoming. Takeshita able to avoid it for Nicholas. Swinging a miss. Breaks free on Matthew, and nice standing switch.
Double German suplex.
German suplex on the tag team
Nice.
champion.
We got rid of them. Come on, get the Kyle.
Ospreay in this thing. Takeshita, he took a moment to decide, does he really want
Come on, Ospreay. There we go.
That's the cohesion we need.
Ospreay, that diving elbow strike on target. Well, there was some tension with Takeshita.
It looked like he hit a phenomenal form. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Teamwork there.
Oh, wow.
Man, he's unreal.
The Golden Goose goes to work.
Back flipping kick takes down Matthew and Nicholas. And now standing sky twister press.
One,
hooked,
two.
and no, Matthew able to kick out.
And he does. Ospreay does everything with such efficiency.
Makes it look easy.
Yes, he does.
Oh, but Ospreay didn't realize that Okada.
Oh, it's got a miss. Rainmaker. Ooh.
This does not look good right now.
Ospreay took his eye off opponent for just a moment too long, as now the stunt to the back.
One, two.
Fletcher there to break it up.
With the neck the way it is for Ospreay, there's no way he would have kicked out.
Yeah, innovative offense there by our AEW World Tag Team Champions.
IWC says Punk in Breaker.
Matthew Jackson used Ospreay's momentum against him.
I do not want to see CM Punk versus Braun Breaker.
And if it weren't for the intervention by Fletcher, I think that would have been it, as the Bucks again taking an opportunity to pump it up.
the juice.
I wouldn't waste time with Will Ospreay, I can tell you that, guys.
Oh.
They did.
The Texas fan.
Got a little pump of their own. Oh, gut shot.
Ospreay on his feet.
It's 2-on-1 though,
Super
guys.
kicks.
Oh.
2-on-1 here.
Super Kick Party engaged. It will, most definitely. That's going to be a good game. When do y'all play the Chiefs?
But just barely.
How he reached down deep on that one, guys.
Showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of toughness. That's what Ospreay's got.
It seems to me the Bucks getting a little frustrated now.
I don't blame them.
Now, perhaps an EVP trigger in the future of Will Ospreay. With his neck in the shape that it is, that could be disastrous. Wait, Fletcher!
Half and half.
Move to the midsection. Stops Fletcher in his tracks. Ospreay elevates.
Ooh, good
Fletcher
job.
comes steaming in with that Gamengiri.
There's some great teamwork right
Double
there.
underhook. To the spine buster.
One, two. Where did Okada come from?
Okada sent to the outside by Fletcher, and now Ospreay.
United Empire showing some consistency, showing some teamwork, and great chemistry.
That's going to be
Fletcher, the
close to
legal man for his side.
playoff time.
You meant to say Don Callis family.
I was
Shivani.
thinking the same thing, Don. Standing switch right here.
And
And that rising knee strike. Oof.
yeah, great anticipation. Great combination there. Wait, Ospreay catches Matthew Jackson on the shoulder.
Setting him up.
And into the cutter.
Okada.
High boot drops Ospreay in a single shot.
Oh, gosh. Good flatliner.
Now into the ring.
Oh, good
Takeshita, he's on the
Takeshita.
Steven Okada connects with a drop kick.
And the speed that Takeshita hit both ropes.
Rainmaker. Nope. Blue Thunder Bomb. Ain't nobody that's in the ring legal. Oh! I got Okada.
Okada very familiar with that. Kyle Fletcher. Now, he had Matthew Jackson inverted shoulder to the midsection there by Nicholas. Facebuster. And Nicholas moonsault off the apron. Inside the ring, Fletcher in trouble. Oh, this could be the TK driver.
Yeah, we scouted this. We watched a lot of tape and how they set it up.
Good call, Don. You're right.
Wait, Fletcher.
That's the spinning power of Tombstone. Jesus. I mean, let me just not be able to get that one.
Great save by Nicholas.
December 21st, 1 p.m.
Timing, Taz. Yes, they definitely do. And Kyle stopped that kick.
Oh, God, what a hidden blade. Damn, out of nowhere.
Here we go. Come on. Now look at this. Yes.
1, 2, 3. What a finish. Wow.
Once again, great chemistry with Kyle.
Well, that's impressive. He's got a victory on one half of the tag team.
If you look at the Tron, if you're watching at home, it's saying the United Empire.
Most certainly with Will Ospreay and
Protection 13 and 4. Ospreay just noticed it. Is United Empire.
Could become World Tag Team Champions at Grand Slam. Yes, sir, baby.
At Takeshita. Is he able to put his differences aside with Will Ospreay?
Oh, no.
He is not.
1 week from tonight, Arthur Ashe Stadium, Queens, New York, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks versus Ospreay and Fletcher.
Takeshita's not happy with anything.
And of course, we covered it earlier. If Bryan Danielson is cleared to compete, he will face Nigel McGuinness at Grand Slam. There is a very big asterisk next to the status of the AEW World Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. But speaking of the championship, Darby Allin has a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
What if Takeshita cost him the title?
Put it on the line against Jon Moxley at Grand Slam 1 week from tonight.
Steve, we appreciate you for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Hope you have a fantastic Thursday. If you want to come and hang out with us during the football game tomorrow, you're more than welcome to stop by and say hello. Overall, the show was extremely good. Dynamite, I thought Dynamite here recently had been getting a little slow, but I think this was a bounce back for them tremendously. We're seeing some good things. A lot of build up for Grand Slam. Not a lot of issues there. The only thing I do not like at the moment is where are all the big names at? Why is Hangman the only one on TV? MJF Swerve still on vacation. Danielson, of course, he's still getting a little bit of time off. But like in the women's division, we're missing Britt Baker. We're missing Mercedes Moné, Rosa. All these people, where are they at? What's going on? Got to figure that out. But with that being said, I appreciate everyone for coming and hanging out with us tonight. If you are a football fan, of course, our prediction video is now out. You're able to see that. Of course, you can comment below on that video. Let us know who you think is going to win. We will be live tomorrow for Thursday Night Football. It's going to be a very long game. I think the Patriots are going to upset the Jets at home. I don't think Aaron Rodgers wins 2 games back-to-back that quick. But I do want to give a shout-out and say thank you to Michael, Steve, Fearfully, Bray, Elizabeth, anyone else that did come in and hang out with us, and Raheem that hung out with us and not doing our AEW watch along the live reactions. Until next time, just in the public, give them a smile, could change the day, could change their life. Kraken is over and